Hello and welcome back to Starfield. We are back in space. We are on Neon and I upgraded my ship. Upgraded / changed some things. Played a little bit around with a spaceship builder, but we are back home where we grew up. The mean streets of Neon. And yeah, I think I will first follow that Ranger's mission. Talk to Jalen Price. That is about the whole stolen spaceship thing. The Hope Tech connections. Let's see.
There should be a sign, dump your Aurora here. You'd make a fortune if you put a net right under here. I'm not even kidding.
I'm kind of excited to check out our home
There's
planet.
nothing in the settled systems quite like Neon. Crazy, terrible, but never dull Neon.
Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run.
What's going on here?
Fire. So, what was the plan, Nesha?
What's going on here?
Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, is all. Honest mistake, right? Can't we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayou's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it. Let's go.
Speak to Nishar in jail. And we might do that.
Follow the rules or wind up like Nishar. Your choice. New around here?
Anything else you have to say?
Make certain you familiarize yourself with our rules and regulations regarding the transport of Aurora. After all, you don't want to end up like Nishar, do you?
I'm not new here at all. I grew up in the alleys of Epside.
Well, things change, and you appear to have been off-world for a while, so let me refresh your memory. First and foremost, the interplanetary transport of Aurora is strictly forbidden. Anyone caught transporting the substance through this checkpoint
Maybe a
will
drug
be arrested,
of sorts?
fined, and jailed if necessary.
I can legally carry it around the city?
You are free to carry and use Aurora anywhere within the city limits, yes.
Okay. I wouldn't dream of it.
Good. Then you won't have any problems from me. The other regulation you should be aware of is that Aurora is only available for purchase in the Astral Lounge. Buying it from any other business or a street dealer is illegal. You will be arrested, fined, and jailed for participating in such a transaction.
Where's the Astral Launch?
You can find it inside the trade tower. Take the elevators up to the terminal building and head across Bayou Plaza. You can't miss it.
Okay. Hell of a way to welcome guests to your city.
I am informing you of this information as a courtesy. In my opinion, you should be a bit more appreciative. All right then, that's it. If you have any additional questions, let me know. Otherwise, keep your nose clean and move along.
Lovely. How did you end up getting stuck with this lousy guard posting?
Lousy? The hell are
Just
you
poking
talking
the
about?
bear a little bit.
Outside of work in the Astral Lounge, this is one of the most secure jobs you can get. Do you have any idea how many people get turned away from Neon security? How about half the damn platform? No, I'm one of the lucky ones. Spend some time in Epside and you'll see what I mean.
That's where I grew up. What's Epside?
Worst part of Neon. Basically, it's the outer perimeter of the entire platform. We're talking poverty, drug dealers, lowlives, and gangs. it's not worth a visit. If you want to enjoy your visit, stick to the safer parts of town.
Why was I scanned by Freestar ships when I entered orbit?
Volii Alpha has a unique agreement with the Freestar Collective. We allow their ships to patrol the spaceways, and Neon Security maintains the peace within Neon itself. The only exception is the Freestar Ranger outpost located in the city, but Ranger Price fully cooperates with our department.
Interesting. How did a chem like Aurora become legal to buy and use in Neon?
Aurora is the #1 product produced by Xenofresh Fisheries, the company that originally founded what is now called Neon. Clinical studies sponsored by Xenofresh have proven that using Aurora has no long-term negative health effects, and so it was approved for public use.
I see.
And before you ask, yes, this was also approved by the Freestar Collective, as long as Aurora stays within the city limits.
Got it.
Stay safe.
Interesting little deal they have there. So basically, they produce the drug, and it's illegal to use here. They have this weird, no, not weird, but unique deal with the Freestar Collective. Okay.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow.
Ryujin. We might check it out. Let's first see if we can talk. So here? Nope. Not where I wanted to go.
See? I told you.
Mining leak.
Look at this place. Ridiculous, right?
Check it out later. First want to talk to our ranger buddy. I kind of feel like spending some time on Neon, probably. So I will follow my ranger quest, and not sure if it will take me off the planet quickly, but I intend to stay a little bit near.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you?
I'm the rookie. You were expecting someone else?
Not exactly.
Great hair, by the
But
way.
I get a lot of unwanted visitors. Kinda comes with the territory here.
That's no way to greet a fellow batch.
If that's all it takes to bruise your ego, you're not gonna last very long in this line of work. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship.
Yep.
Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us.
Okay, so you think I should give up?
No, I think you should be careful.
That's fair. Hopefully I can count on your help.
You can count on my help if you play by the rules. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace, make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
Neon's a tough assignment. The ecosystem is rigged against any real law enforcement.
Okay, so who runs this place?
That would be Benjamin Bayou. He's out to squeeze every credit he can from the people of this city. And he doesn't much care who gets hurt in the process. He's also got a seat on the Council of Governors, which proves that if you've got enough credits, you can buy anything you want.
So you just turn a blind eye?
I pick my battles, and I pick them carefully. Our first duty is to protect the people of the Freestar Collective. But sometimes you have to choose which people to protect, because not everyone is innocent.
I won't cause any trouble.
Good.
That's a smart play, as much as it rankles.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out.
Probably.
There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free.
That's fair. What is your choice to... Was it your choice to be stationed in Neon?
Believe it or not, yeah, it was. My mother's an executive with Ryujin, so I grew up here. I volunteered for this post as much to keep the other Rangers out of trouble as any other reason. If some hotshot rookie took this job and started flashing the badge everywhere, it wouldn't end well.
That's fair. Gotta know what you're dealing with. Aren't you worried that your badge makes you a target here?
Nah, I've got friends in high places, so to speak. I'm the son of a Ryujin Industries executive. Maybe you've heard of her. Name's Alexis Price. There's a sort of fragile peace here in Neon. It's better for everyone if the syndicates and the corporations coexist with minimum friction.
Okay. Any advice for a 3-star Ranger deputy working in Neon?
Stay out of people's business until you can. Be willing to let the small stuff slide. Don't break up a fight unless it's getting out of hand.
Sounds good.
Most of all, don't assume that badge will protect you.
Get a lot of unwanted visitors? You seem a little twitchy in the beginning.
Of course. Neon's full of desperate people who have nowhere else to turn. For some, it's drugs. For others, it's gambling. There are a lot of ways to lose everything in this city. My rule is simple. If someone brought it on themselves, then I don't get involved.
Yeah, I thought Rangers were supposed to help people in need.
Rangers are supposed to exercise good judgment. I'm one person here. I can't help everybody. The best I can do is try to protect the ones who are innocent. And believe me, it's a full-time job.
You sure this informant of yours is trustworthy?
This is Neon. There are no guarantees, and who I find trustworthy changes on a daily basis. Talk to him or don't, it's your call.
Well, then take me to Billy Clayton.
Come on.
And cool that he has office. Let's a quick look around. Carmen. I feel like this kind of place calls for a different look. Let's go back to our executive suit for this place. Where is he?
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City.
Thanks.
Yeah, I read all the reports. You learn quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose us.
I kind of like this view. This has a very cyberpunk kind of view, right? Like, definitely has that cyberpunk feel here.
Single hostage. No wonder the marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a moment's hesitation. But you...
Let's also take off the... What's happening now? Uh-oh! Okay. That was weird. Actually, let's take off... Take off the hat as well.
Understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind.
Madame Savage is
right in.
The astral lounge got you down. You're in the right place, baby.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Okay. Another quest. Lots of stuff to do. Neon. I like the look of this place. I like the grimy places. Frank's grab and go.
Billy, got a second?
Oh, that's Billy.
What? Oh, it's you. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
Hey, Billy.
What do you need?
Billy C. Make it quick, Scab. A stolen Hope Tech ship landed here recently. I need information on the pilot.
A stolen Hope Tech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
I can see where this is going.
I do too. Fine, here.
Credits ain't really what I need. There is something you could do for me.
Spilling credits is always better than spilling blood.
I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right?
Let's first ask. Where are you going with this?
Please, just hear me out, okay? I need to know I can count on you.
Well, this is Neon. Nobody is innocent.
All right, I admit I've got a bad habit or two. Look, I know your time is valuable. Here's a few credits for your trouble. Now, if you'll just hear me out for a second. I really need your help.
It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan
credits.
shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
This Emmett Goodman sounds like a real class act.
Yeah, he's bad even by Neon standards. That's saying something.
What syndicate are you talking about?
The only one that matters around here. The Seoka Syndicate. They pretty much run the city. That being said, rumor has it that Emmett Goodman is on the outs, so they might not miss him much if he were to disappear.
Could try to persuade him. But it might help to have him on the good side, so I'll talk to this loan shark, but you better make it worth my time.
I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Epside. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
Okay. So let's see if we can do anything about it. Down to the underbelly. Yeah, it's all fish. Something's fishy here.
Anywhere else, a fish processing plant would be no big deal. But that's Bayou's River of Gold.
Upper platform. There we go. Hey.
This is private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private property.
I won't show my badge. That won't help here. I need to get in. It's important.
Do you now?
Understand, you can't let everyone through. Rules are rules.
Oh, Finally, someone who gets it.
Must be some way we can both win here. I know you'd like to help me if you could. There must be a way that we both can win here.
I'd like to think so. You go in, talk to the man, and then you come right back out.
Thanks.
Try anything stupid, and it's your funeral.
That's fair.
Here, this will get you in.
Oh, Silver Tongue wins once again. Other.
Something I can do for you, friend.
Good day, sir.
Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you?
What kind of operation are you running here?
Oh, it's just a modest enterprise, really. You could call me an importer and exporter. Inherited the trade from my daddy. But I'm sure you ain't here about my business.
I'm here about the debt you're collecting, trying to collect from Billy Clayton. Your days of preying on desperate people are over. I mean, I'd rather not show my badge, but guess so. Hear about the debt you are trying to collect from Billy Clayton.
It's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf, but I think I have the matter well in hand. Thank you all the same for your concern.
I can't tell if he's kidding or not.
Billy can't pay the debt, and you know it. Let this one go.
If you're attempting to appeal to my good nature, you're proceeding under a false premise. You see, in my line of work, it doesn't exactly pay to be soft. What's your stake in this anyway?
I need information from Billy, so I'm helping him out.
Well, I'm afraid that's just none of my concern.
I'm asking for your cooperation here.
Then offer me something I want, and I'll consider it.
Trying to get blood from a stone here. Yeah, you're trying to get blood from a stone here, dude.
Well, that ain't wrong.
Sure, there's a way we can both walk away happy. Do this for me and I'll owe you one. Do this for me and I'll owe you one.
That is true.
Actions have consequences. You ought to think about that. If you don't help me, the Freestar Rangers might hold a grudge. Time is a luxury I don't have. You're wasting your time, but he hasn't got the money.
Got a point, I'll give you that. I suppose I could make an exception. It's just this once, you understand.
Of course.
Just promise me you'll keep my compassionate nature a secret. Folks might try to take advantage.
Sure. That worked out well. We just talk our way through
Back
everything.
the hell off.
Okay. Honestly, worked out better than I expected.
You better watch it.
Oh, you better watch it. Okay, I mean, that actually might do the trick.
Catherine Lucian keeps
Oh, it's Madame
demanding we look
Sauvage,
into her
not Savage.
husband's murder. Murder. Yeah, right. Hysterical old broad.
Okay, there we have another quest. We're collecting all of them. Okay, Billy
Don't
C.
expect a warm
Did you talk to Goodman?
You did. I persuaded him to forgive the debt.
Yeah. I figured he wouldn't want to make an enemy of the Freestar Rangers. Glad the badge still means something around here.
The Syndicate doesn't worry all that much about the Rangers. I think our new deputy here is just a real smooth talker.
We are.
Okay.
We
Time
know
for me to keep
what
my
works
end
on
of
the
the
streets of Neon.
The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit, and she's been throwing money around, so must have paid well.
Okay.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's.
Okay, I wanted
That's
to go
on
there
the upper
anyway.
platform. I'll back you up.
Okay. Race early.
Sauvages. Nice. The Astral Lounge got you.
Madame
Look, I ain't gonna
Sauvage.
stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
There she is.
I'm still interested, but you're asking for almost double.
Hey,
Oh, great.
Hey.
Just who I don't want to see. A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something?
Something like that.
Now that's what I call real conviction. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the Ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it.
I can't believe it. You've had run-ins with the law before?
A time or two, maybe more. And yet here I am, walking free.
There's no need to make this difficult.
That remains to be seen. I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right?
Don't play games. No, you stole the ship and you're going to tell me why.
Fine, yes. I jacked the ship. But look, I was just a contractor. I didn't even keep the ship. I gave it to some men. It was just a quick, clean job. I made sure nobody got hurt.
You were mercenaries who threatened a woman to get her farm.
Hey, all I did was provide them with transportation. They didn't say anything about where they were going or why. Look, I wouldn't have got involved if I thought anyone would be hurt. I've got no love for violence.
Not asking questions is just as bad as giving consent. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't.
Enough small talk. Tell me what you know.
It's not that simple.
I know you're going to tell me eventually. Why not save yourself some time and tell me now? Sure, we can work something out.
Yeah. I hope so.
Nobody will ever know you told me, I promise.
I mean, it might be okay.
I know you'd like to help me if you could. I wouldn't be asking if it wasn't so important.
Maybe I can make an exception.
You're crushing it. I give you my word.
I guess if I can't trust a Freestar Ranger, then I can't trust anyone, right? I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since.
That's weird. Why would you agree to such a risky job?
You serious? Take your pick. Money, reputation, the thrill of it. All good reasons.
Fair. Did Maya say why the First needed the Hope Tech ship?
Only some kind of offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand the operation ahead of schedule. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. Tends to make people uncomfortable.
Did she say why, where she was being treated?
No, but it sounded serious. She was upset. Seemed kind of shaken, you know? Didn't seem right I should pry, so I didn't.
Go on.
Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco.
Oh, no.
He said he was the money man for the First, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this.
Okay.
Anything else you want to know?
Sure. What do you know about the men that you delivered the ship to?
Nothing, really. I was told when and where to meet them. They paid me what I was owed, and that was it.
Did Marco ever give you his location?
Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you. He's as cagey a fixer as I've ever met.
Bankrolling the First must take a lot of money. Sure, he's got all kinds of side hustles going on.
Probably. Did anyone on the First give you a way to contact them?
No. Nothing at all. Left me feeling a little disappointed, given how well they paid me.
I think we're done here.
Works for me.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography.
I think we
If
talked to
anyone
him
can
briefly.
crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go.
You're free. Thanks for your help.
Oh. You're welcome. Guess I ain't used to the law being so polite.
Okay. So that would lead us back to...
Blah, blah, blah.
What?
This place is where it's at.
Had a second to chat? I'm in the market for a job that'll get me out of Neon.
Okay.
If you need some muscle on your crew, I might be your girl.
Could you make yourself useful on a ship?
I think so. I've never been on one before, but I'm a quick learner and I'm trained for combat. I hear the space lanes are getting more dangerous every day. It might be nice to have a tough chick around, right?
I would say no to having more muscle on my crew.
Man, am I glad to hear that. Thank you so much. So, before we finalize anything, I should probably tell you that I'm a member of the Disciples. If that changes your mind, I get it. Not everybody likes associating with gangs.
Who are the Disciples?
One of Neon's biggest gangs. We mostly operate in Ebside, like the Strikers.
Okay. Will taking you with me get me on the Disciples' bad side?
No, of course not.
Uh-oh.
I wouldn't involve you in any kind of trouble. The gang's leaders know I'm planning to take a contract job off-world.
As long as you're willing to fight for me, I don't care who else you work for.
Thanks. That's a big relief. You wouldn't be the first person to turn me down when they found out. I'm glad I got that off my chest. Now,
Like that
if
she
you
was
don't
upfront
mind,
about
I'd like
it.
to discuss my salary. Loyal service doesn't come free. Not when I have debts to pay off. I'll accept your standard going rate, not a credit less.
That's a lot of salary. Can't afford to pay in full right now, but let's negotiate.
Okay, as long as you aren't trying to screw me.
Well, I definitely try to. It's an opportunity. We are a family. Who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer? Yeah, exactly.
Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but you do have a point.
I mean, I got a feeling that she is desperate, so...
Okay, fine, I'll take it. Something's better than nothing.
Oh, that's half. Okay.
Works for me. I'm ready to start whenever.
Yeah, let's put her... And also Andreja, let's put her also on the ship. I wonder if I can have multiple ships?
I have a couple things to sort out here, then I'll head to my post. This is going to be fantastic! I've been waiting my entire life to get out of Neon. So long, Captain.
Okay, that's cool.
Bye.
Anything else here? Andreas Sandoval.
What are you looking at? This? This is Ebside Striker's turf.
Oh, that's the other game.
Only the upstairs.
Oh, that is Madame
Don't bother my
Sauvage.
customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it?
If you try to scare me, you're failing.
Yeah, back in the day, you would never. Ugh. Yeah, you used to be people were afraid of the Strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Andrea.
Fine, fine, fine. This beautiful establishment. Do you have anything else, or are we done with this? Whatever this is.
Striker? I don't even know her. What are the disciples like?
I mean, the Strikers will rob you blind, and if you back us in a corner, you're gonna bleed. But the disciples? Pfft, total nutjob animals. They torture people for kicks. And the only people that kept them from getting out of control? Us. And now we're all but ruined.
Can you tell me about the Upside Strikers?
We were one of the big dogs. We could take what we wanted and no one gave us shit. And Briggs? Total class act. Not a psycho like the disciples. Now look at us.
Okay. The disciples sound terrible. I want to talk to whoever is in charge.
So you stroll in here and want to meet with Briggs? The nerve. Maybe you should meet with the business end of my shiv, huh, tourist?
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm this close to tossing the lot of you out on the street.
I'm not doing anything.
Fine, fine already. You're lucky. Only way you see Briggs is if you, want to join the Ebside Strikers.
So funny.
Oh, nothing. Joining us now is great. People are banging down our door to go down with this ship.
Take me to Briggs and I'll think about joining.
You know, I'll just do that. Right now. This ought to be good. Sure, let's go meet the boss.
Hey, didn't expect that.
Such a grab rush.
No customer. Bienvenue.
Bienvenue?
Before you order, I have 2 simple rules you need to know.
Okay.
Oh, this is my place. That means everyone in here is under my protection. You don't mess with them, they don't mess with you.
Yeah.
Deux. If you're buying drinks, you better have cash. Madame Sauvage does not offer credit. Good?
Very good.
Ça c'est bon?
I love your accent. Where is it from?
Oh, well, thank you very much for the compliment. I'm told my family tree traces itself back to Europe, on Earth. Specifically the region known as France. A long and proud history, no?
Been a while.
Completely understood. You won't have any troubles from me.
Finally, someone who listens and does what they're told.
Respect your bartenders,
A rare
everyone.
commodity in Epside. I like you already.
Thank you kindly, Madame Sauvage. You won't get any trouble from us.
So, what can Madame Sauvage get you? Have you come to try velocity, perhaps? Or do you prefer something with a little less kick?
So what's velocity?
It's nothing less than heaven in a glass. As though the universe itself was resting her lips on yours. My own personal creation.
What if I was looking for information?
You want information? Go read a book. You want a drink? Talk to Madame Sauvage. That's how things work in my place. Of course, of course. Anything for my special new customer.
Let's see. That's the velocity. Oh, we have different velocities. Persuasion chance, damage resistance, less recovery. They all do the same. Get one violet. Thank you. Playing up on Neon seems a lifetime away. Not sure I'm happy being back.
You got the look of Neon on you. I can tell. But don't let the other rats hear you complain about your lot in life. Likely you'll get a bitter shiv in the belly for that. Precious few manage to escape. Either you're lucky as hell, or there's something special about you.
Maybe. I looked into a mining gig for Argus extractors.
Argos, eh? Competition for a slot there can get bloody. I think it might be more than luck that landed you that. You do things to survive in the gutter. Every now and then, the good bits. A shared meal, a kind gesture. But most of what you do to survive, well, there's a reason why liquor flows like water on this rig.
There. Remove Neon Street Red. Maybe it's best to remember after all.
It's hard to give up your roots. Even roots covered in chasm bass slime and worse. You're all right.
You got time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able.
What do you want?
Yeah, sorry if I'm a little out of it. Didn't get much sleep last night.
Wrong.
Lillian and me, I tried talking with her and I lost my cool. Got a little heated. I know I woke Cora up.
Okay, so how does Cora feel about all this?
Well, up until a few years ago, she kept hoping we'd get back together. I mean, Lillian and I stayed married longer than we should have for Cora's sake. But we really weren't doing Cora any favors there.
All on a small ship, everyone hears everything.
Well, that statement's gonna keep me up at night. Like everything? Just so you know, there's a long, proud tradition of singing in the shower.
Oh.
Lillian.
That's what that howling
She's an
was.
incredible woman. Truly. But it is always, and I mean always, about the job. When she bleeds, Freestar colors spill out. And back when I was a ranger, we were quite the team.
You like being a ranger?
I never had much passion for law enforcement. But there were days I was damn proud to wear the uniform. And other days, too messy. I mean, we always walked the line well. Lillian is good that way. But some laws I think are horseshit. Like ruining lives because some barroom brawl got out of hand. That never sat well with me.
There must be a story behind why you stopped being a ranger.
I'm meant to be on my own. Exploring the great beyond. It calls to me. Maybe it's Solomon saying hello. But one day, I was just done. No particular reason. It had been building for a long time. So I tried to convince Lillian to leave it behind, come with me. She shot me down. Hard. Hurt my pride. More than a little. But she was probably right.
You didn't even consider it?
Not for a second. And she's right. Lillian is where she's meant to be. She always wants to fight the good fight. And the Rangers are lucky to have her.
You were that unhappy. You did the right thing.
We were making each other miserable. And that wore on poor Cora, too. It's funny, our latest argument started because Lillian thinks I'm putting Cora in too much danger traveling with you.
I mean, she does have a point there.
That Cora's just blossoming with all this. With Sarah, you, heck, even Walter. I just know Cora has futures I could never dream of. But Lillian, not so much a fan of you. That kind of set me off.
How did you even get together with Lillian in the first place?
Late night stakeouts, shootouts with a lot of leftover adrenaline. Well, we were never lacking in chemistry. Compatibility, on the other hand...
I'm sorry I caused an argument.
Nah, don't be. It's always something. Cora's been stood up a time or two by Lillian. Always for the best reasons. Last time I think Lillian got a medal for it. But at a certain point, Lillian's excuses don't matter. Poor Cora cried for a week. I don't want to put her through that again.
That's understandable. Tell Lillian that. Give her a chance, but make her understand she has to follow through.
If I do that, y'all might want to invest in some industrial-strength earplugs. For now, Lillian's going straight to voicemail, so everyone can sleep easy.
Okay. Fixer. For the activities. Oh, meat bricks. That's what I want to do. Where do I have to go? Where did she go? Okay. Let's see, maybe we join a gang. Who knows?
You want to join us? We're a gang. You understand that, right? Not some daring adventure bullshit you can brag to your friends about. We steal, we mug, we kill if we have to. People that come to us have usually run out of options. So are you really interested?
I walk these streets like you. I remember what bastards the disciples are.
I wouldn't have pegged you for a crate rat like the rest of us. The fact you can get out, that says something. Let me tell you about us. What makes the Strikers different is we're family. It's us against every goddamn thing the world can throw at us. If you're in, we'll go through hell and back for you.
It's been a little too much of that hell going round.
Vogel, not the time. We do everything we can to make sure everyone's got a roof overhead and fish in their belly. I prefer we fleece the marks, not kill them. Better for everyone in the long run. But you do what you gotta do.
How do you keep the gang from killing people?
Ebside is where all the loser and sad stories end up, once Neon and Administrator Bayou has used them up. Surviving here ain't easy. Sometimes blood's got to flow just to get food based on your plate. But we only take what we have to.
Well, sign me up then.
Not so fast. I gotta get to know you first. What would you bring to the Strikers?
I used to live on these streets. I know how Neon works.
And you managed to claw your way out. That's a hell of a thing. Done anything special? Something that might impress us?
I'm involved with Constellation.
Right. So you're one of those stargazers. Sure, they visit here all the time. I'm not sure what your game is, but if you really want to join, there's a test. You're going up against the Disciples. Everyone in Ebside's been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Some people snap, and snap hard. The Disciples are maniacs, pure and simple. The test is to find out who has been arming those nutjobs with military-grade hardware.
I really need to take a test.
If you're a striker, it means the Disciples are going to come after you hard. But you do this, we know you can hack it, and you're willing to risk your neck.
Sure. Let's take out some Disciples.
We're fully in alignment there.
The Disciples have been and are a real problem. The Strikers may be the only option to deal with them.
There's a warehouse they use. One of our friends said there's a slate there that has the info we need.
Oh, that's my job. I was going to go in and make them pay.
You want it? Too bad, Vogel. You go in there, and it's a bloodbath. I want someone that can snatch it from them. Ideally with them never even knowing it happened. Consider this your audition. Try not to get killed, new fish.
That'll be interesting.
If you heard any of the Strikers...
Actually, let me see something. Surface map.
I hope you aren't here to cause any trouble.
Why can't I open the surface map? Uh-oh.
Nothing.
Part of this. No, I'm not gonna be part of this.
Big mistake.
No! 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 Oh no! I pressed. God damn it! I wanted to open. Can I load? Load. Gotta be. It's probably this one actually. Oh no! I pressed the wrong button because I wanted to pull up the city or the planet map. Just threw a grenade in there. Because I think I want to switch out companions. I would like to have Andreja.
I don't.
So what's this one about? Audition, meet Briggs.
Know what you think you heard, but maybe you should get.
Let's go through that very quickly.
You want to join us? Not some daring people.
Let's choose
I
the
wouldn't
same.
have pegged you. The fact you can get out. Let me tell you about
options.
us. It's us against every. It's been a little too much. Vogel, not the top. We do everything. I prefer we fleece the mark. Ebside is where all surviving here ain't. But we only take what we.
Yep, then.
Not so fast. What would you bring to the street?
Read.
And you managed to claw your. Done anything special? Right. So I'm not sure what you're going up against. Some people snap. The test is to find.
Really need a test.
If you're a striker, it means that
blah, blah, blah.
you do this, we know. We're fully in alignment.
The disciples have been.
There's a warehouse that.
Oh, that's my job.
You want it to. I want someone that can consider this.
Don't break the leg.
The slate.
Okay.
Focus on that.
because it's an audition.
Guess I can't pull up the surface map. Don't throw a grenade again.
They don't have places like this in Aquila, that's for sure.
Just want to switch out room or companions because I feel like having Andreja. She is a little more roguish, I guess. I feel like that would be fitting for.
I've been trying to exercise.
There we go. Now I can do that. To the grasshopper. That's what I want to do.
Time to tell
you.
Cora we're back.
Head up. The thing, yeah, Andrea should be here because I signed her to the ship. Anything that I need to drop? Resources. Oh yeah, let's that. Okay. Now, Andrea.
Ah, hello.
Ready to head back out?
Of course. Are you ready?
Looks like it's tag you're it, Andreja.
Tag indeed, Sam. We will see you.
Okay.
Here, I have something for you.
Oh. Nice.
Yes. Well, it seemed like a good idea. I saw it earlier and thought you might like it.
Thanks for thinking of me.
Of course. We are partners, are
See,
we
that's
not?
a good start to our
I will
relationship.
keep an eye out in the future. And if I see something, I might hold on to it for you.
Okay, some credits. Always like
You
that.
have my attention.
Let's ask her
Yes,
some
of course.
questions. What do you like to do with your free time?
Honestly, I cannot answer that. So many years have been driven by survival in intense circumstances. Leisure time it's been in short supply. And I suppose I have conditioned myself to not think about it much. I do enjoy combat training, though I suppose that is hardly the answer you are looking for. You have given me something to consider. Thank you for that.
Do you ever want to captain your own ship?
I have done so in the past, when necessary, but I am not the best pilot, and it seems prudent to apply my skills where they are most useful. Lately, that means aiding you. And that, I think, has worked out very well.
Okay. What's your favorite place in the settled systems?
You might find it absurd, but honestly, the Lodge. I have never been surrounded by such a remarkable group of people, present company included. It has been a very long time since I have been someplace that could possibly feel like home. There are worlds beyond count out there, but that feeling is rare and precious.
Okay.
If you wish to know more, I will be here. Back to it then.
All right. I want to check. Ship. That's actually how I fast travel the ship as well. Interesting. Where was I able to? Go on the missions. Show map now. Grasshopper. There. Crew. So Sam, I want crew from any location can be assigned to a landed ship. Why not? Who's? Oh, okay. Can I unassign them? There we go. Then have Sam assigned to the ship. That way I can switch between them fairly easily.
Captain.
Ooh, right. Since I upgraded, I haven't seen this. Okay, that looks different. Not quite as cozy, honestly, but okay. Around in my new ship. I'd like to know where my workstations are, like research and everything. None of that here? Well, then I probably wouldn't have changed. I didn't know that that is a thing. Storage crate. Probably then wouldn't have changed it. I actually hope that there would be more options for crafting.
Hello there.
And share. Okay, I guess. Another thing that I learned. Okay. Back to Neon. But I think this is a good time to take a break before we head in
effort
and
to make this place
see
livable is astounding.
what we can do in terms of gang business. Maybe we join the gang.
Accomplished when
And also probably
credits
get to
to
know
remain.
Andreja. I always forget how they pronounce it. A little bit more. Thank you all for watching today's episode of Starfield. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a like. Maybe consider subscribing to the channel, share the video with friends, family, and the people on the internet. That all helps me out a whole bunch and will bring you more content in the future. I will be back with more Starfield very soon. Until then, have a great time.